So come with me. Remember, it would have been after 2:30 a.m. and it's described that this glove was possibly found in a field just off this road. But as you can see, Charlie, Ainsley, and Lawrence, just how thick and dense this brush is. There's cactuses. There's not much here. And if it is indeed a field, I can just sort of step here a little bit in that area. There are homes here, but again, you wonder, there's a lot of questions as I get sort of through this terrain, is what was this individual possibly doing to have either thrown it out of a car onto the side of the road, or was he actually in this? You can see as I can literally disappear into just how thick this brush is. If you're walking around at night, this is a cactus. It just caught my jacket. And so that glove certainly could have gotten torn or cut in all of it. And you see not much here other than a lot of broken glass and stuff. And so it's really remarkable when you look at a piece like that. It's remarkable that the investigators were able to find this one of 16 gloves, which may actually be a break in it. Why is it a break? Well, because as, of course, the DNA sample gets put into the CODIS national system, we might get a break. And then also, we don't know whose DNA was found inside the house, other than Sheriff Nanos saying he believes it did not belong to Nancy. So is it possible that DNA on this glove could match something that the authorities found inside that house? We don't know, because as we describe it, we're on one side of the police tape, they're on the other. James Galliano described it over the weekend as, imagine just an anthill. If you're just looking at like a little anthill, and there's so many out here, we only see what's at the top, but underneath is what the investigators are doing, and that's an entire colony and so much activity happening. But one thing is for sure, to be in this sort of terrain and just walk along this, imagine it's like a needle in a haystack in the difficulty. If this individual was actually on foot at this point, perhaps trying to get to this main road to get out of here, to egress, he would have had to have dragged an 84-year-old medically compromised woman in a very, very difficult terrain. I'll come back underneath. If it were just along the road, and you can see this is that main road. Down south of me is Tucson proper, so that's where they would have gone. Watch your step there, Shane. I don't want my cameraman to trip, but there is no doubt that finding this glove in something like this, which obviously they're saying that the 15 of the 16 were actually belonging to the investigators, they were combing this area, but we're roughly a mile and a half with the address that they gave us, that this is possibly where it happened. But finding anything, so just things that you can find on the side of the road.